Hello everyone, and again this is Mike Rato, and this is an anime discussion episode again, to which we're going to talk about To Love Ru. Well, To Love Ru was one of the famous series, especially in the harem ecchi scenes of the anime. Well, it's actually one of the most loved anime also. So we will talk about this anime and how it actually happened by episodes. So yeah, this anime actually has a lot of seasons compared to other ecchi anime. I think it has 3 or 4 seasons. Yeah, this anime has 4 seasons, which it was actually started from 2008, which they have also OVAs, which overall it ended on 2017 for their animation, and they have also mangas. So this anime was considered a success because of the numerous seasons that they have, and the character development of each character, to which people are watching for. So yeah, what is the plot exactly? For the anime itself, Rito is a high school student, to which he was actually has a crush on Siren G, which is heavily implied in the series. To which he's kind of shy towards it, and he met a girl in his bathtub, which is actually weird way to actually introduce a character, but it's an edgy show. So yeah, let's go with it. So yeah, that's the first thing of the plot, and then it was extended, to which they introduce a lot of cast later on, such as Rune, you have Yami, you have Darkness, you have well Lala and Momo, also Rito's sister, and a lot of girls in the anime, the teacher, and most of them. Which, yeah, the anime itself, it was actually a good comedy time filled of, edgy harem and stuff. Which, yeah, that's how the anime run. For much times, we also had a lot of characters that are actually involved in the anime series. Not just that, for different also characters, which you have some Tsundere type of characters, you have some Kudere and other stuff, which for the series, Rito, as a normal high school kid, well he's experiencing different type of scenarios each day because of Lala being there, which she's an alien who accommodate Rito on Earth, because yeah, she was introduced in the series along with Rito, and then she had this experiments which actually failed for most of the time, and with that failures, it creates funny scenes, which yeah, you know how failed experimentation on anime works, which this causes either an accident for a funny way in this type of series, or on the other more serious animes which causes that. But because on the this is an comedy harem anime, which is an ecchi show, you have the accidents occurring on Rito, as either he's going to be involved with another girl, touching private parts. You know how this type of anime works. So yeah, this occurred, and then you have this character development all throughout by the characters, especially Yami. When you saw her on the anime at first, she's just an assassin who is hired to kill Rito, because that's her line of work. It's to kill anyone who stand in her way. But for the contract of Rito, yeah, despite of her attempts, she grew fond of him later on because of his sister, which is Mikan, which is her character here is more of a responsible younger sister to her older brother, who has a lot of things that are troublesome on his life, chaos after disaster, from these experiments, from these accidents, from these happy accidents. With that said, well Mikan also, well, she's one of these characters who were introduced, who is actually a loving sister, to which, well, when Yami was there, well, she had this type of best friend type of relationship with Mikan. Later on, well, we also have Sirenji, which is, well, she was heavily implied that she is the crush of Rito, which, well, she has some interactions with Rito, caring about him, why this happens, why that happens, but she's actually a shy type person. But you know how animes work when it comes to a person crushing on someone, when they have this ideal type of girl, but yeah, they don't know that that girl also likes them. Well, it's also one of the most cliched things, but yeah, if you think about it, they have this also part on the anime, to which, well, Sirenji also likes Rito, which also, well, it was actually also present in Nisekoi. If you watch Nisekoi, you know how Raku loves Onodera, likes Onodera so much, but Onodera, because of, well, she didn't think that, well, Rito likes her, despite the obviousness of the scenario, or the obviousness of Rito being, well, rather Raku being so shy with her. Same also with Rito and Sirenji or Haruna. Well, you have the scenario of these characters. May I like you, but I'm scared to admit it to you, because what will happen if I told that to you? Will you reject me or will you accept me? So you have those characters. So you also have Rune, which is, well, she transformed into Ren, which, well, they have this characteristics of two persons in one body. Well, technically that kind of works, or, well, different bodies, but yeah, two-person, different bodies, but with an sneeze, well, they transform back into the other personality, to which, well, later on, well, they were actually separated, to which, well, it actually helps to the plot, well, especially for Rune, well, she became an idol, and for Ren, well, he doesn't have to be embarrassed wearing a schoolgirl uniform or something like that in the long run, to which, well, yeah, Ren likes Lala and Rune likes Rito. So moving on, well, we have later on the characters that are added, such as Momo and Lala. Well, Momo and Nana, Lala's sisters, to which, well, these two were sent later on to follow their sister. Well, they followed their sister, and then when they followed their sister, well, Momo has this huge plan, to which, well, later on in the Darkness season, you will also see in the anime that the focus from Sirenji and Lala was changed more to Momo and Nana later on, as well. They sort of became a background character for some reason in the anime, which was also noticeable by other fans. So yeah, you have that. You have Darkness also, and, well, you have the whole story arc of Yami, to which, well, why she became an assassin, and then later on her sister, to which, well, they also have their creator being there present. Also in the series, well, you also have this type of characters, to which, well, they acted strict, but yeah, like Katagawa, for example, well, she's this type of strict person, but, well, she has some interactions with Rito, which, well, makes her mad compared to the other characters. Well, yeah. So while there's a lot of characters in this anime with different characterizations, with different introductions, with different backstories, which sometimes, well, they're heavily implied, or they're heavily, well, focused on a story arc, which, well, yeah, for example, for Yami, well, they explored her whole arc, especially on, well, almost on the ending of the anime, to which, well, they heavily implied why she became like this, why she acts like this, and then later on, well, she had an alter ego, to which, well, this alter ego feeds on lost. So yeah, that's the entire review for now. Well, I hope you enjoyed this. Like, comment down below, share, subscribe now to my Krato for more of these videos.